Jodi Arias trial. Her defense team threw two new twists at the judge on Monday. ABC's Ryan Owens has the details.
If it's starting to feel like the Jodi Arias murder trial may never end, wait until you hear this. Only days after the defense rested their 38-day-long case, Arias' attorneys decided they're not done after all. In this motion filed Monday, they're asking the judge to allow one more expert witness, this San Diego psychologist.
Nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, thank you.
They hope he can reverse some of the damage done by prosecution psychologist Dr. Janine DeMarte, who diagnosed Arias with borderline personality disorder.
People with this personality profile tend to experience a lot of aggressiveness, hostility, defensiveness.
DeMarte was the first witness of the prosecution's rebuttal case. She spent 12 hours interviewing Arias behind bars and says she's a manipulative liar. Arias testified she killed her ex-boyfriend Travis Alexander in self-defense after he attacked her.
There did not appear to be significant abuse.
It's not clear whether the judge will allow the defense to reopen its case 4 months into the trial, but it's possible because this is a death penalty case.
It's very rare for a defense team to ask for a surrebuttal and to get a surrebuttal. But this is, after all, the Jodi Arias case, and everything is different.
Arias' attorneys also filed a second motion, this one asking the jury be allowed to consider a lesser charge than murder. The defense hopes manslaughter by sudden quarrel or heated passion will be added to the jury instructions. If the judge allows that and the jury finds Arias guilty of such a lesser charge, she could only face a few more years behind bars for shooting and repeatedly stabbing her ex-boyfriend. For Good Morning America, Ryan Owens, ABC News, San Francisco.
Okay, let's bring in GMA legal analyst Dan Abrams for more on this. Okay, this first call for a lesser charge, manslaughter by sudden quarrel.
Yeah, well, so the prosecutors will likely say, where's the evidence of that? They'll say, she's saying self-defense, we're saying premeditated murder, who's saying heat of passion? Yet, it is possible that the judge will say that a reasonable jury could conclude that based on the evidence, this is manslaughter. Now, let's be clear. That would be a huge win for Jodi Arias. If she were to get convicted of manslaughter, it would mean that they actually believed a good amount of her story about why she did this and how she did this, just in terms of her reaction. Again, she's claiming self-defense, but to be able to say that it was in the heat of passion...
Well, they would believe she had motivation.
That's, well, again...
Even though there's no motivation for manslaughter.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing, is when it comes to murder, there would have to be a level of intent. Manslaughter could be in the heat of the moment. I just kind of lost it. Again, the problem is that no evidence has been presented specifically targeting that. But I wouldn't be surprised if the judge errs on the side of caution and includes it as one of the options. See, the prosecutor's concern in that is the jury will see a list of things, and sometimes jurors are inclined to compromise.
Split the difference.
That's right. And that's what the concern will be.
How about this call for a new witness?
This is not that unusual to ask for. It would be unusual to grant it. Basically, what the defense is saying is the prosecution presented new evidence in its rebuttal case. Remember, the rebuttal case is supposed to be, we are responding to what they presented. And what the defense is saying is, in their response, they presented new evidence that we now want to respond to. At some point, you have to end the trial, right? At some point, you have to say, enough of the responding to the responding to the responding. I have seen high-profile cases where they've allowed a surrebuttal case. When you're talking about a death penalty case, a judge may say, I will allow very limited testimony on this that's going to be quick. We'll see.
But give them every chance. Okay, Dan Abrams, thanks very much.